I haven't posted a video on this channel about 10 months. I think it was back when the NFT craze was at its peak. It was a pretty fun time. But this year I want to start off with a banger, show you my levels for Bitcoin, where I would be personally selling everything I own and dumping into crypto, especially Bitcoin at these levels. But I want to show you exactly on the charts what I'm thinking, some levels where you could be buying a lot of crypto to make a lot of money when it's back in the bull run. Because listen, everybody wants to buy Bitcoin when they see the headlines. Oh, Bitcoin has reached another all-time high. But you're too late when you're seeing those headlines. Right now is where you should be starting to buy because nobody's talking about it. It's cheap as fuck. And that's when you make a lot of money. When nobody's talking about it, when it looks like shit, and you just, throw some money in and wait, right? That's how you make money with crypto. You throw some money in, you spread out your eggs, and you wait. That's what happens, right? So now we're in this downtrend phase with crypto. Let's just take a look at some charts here. So right now, obviously, we're still downtrending from the all-time highs around 69,000. And if you've been following me for a while, you know I got into crypto around here. The end of 2015, like October 2015, is when I really got into Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. I was buying Bitcoin at $285, and Ethereum was like $11. I was doing some cloud mining with Ethereum, and it was around $11 at the time. So I did pretty well my first time around with crypto, right? I rode it all the way up, surprisingly, and it got up to about 20,000, right? Got up to about 20,000. I sold a little bit along the way up, not a lot, but I sold most of it when it came crashing down, right? So I put a few $1,000s back in 2015, and that turned into a few $100,000, or it was actually a couple $100,000 at its peak up here. But it came crashing down so damn fast, and I wasn't, I didn't know what the hell to do with it because I didn't expect, the whole crypto market to go up so damn fast. But it came down, even quicker, and I ended up walking away with like around $50,000 in profit. Sold it all, took it out, whatever. But then fast forward to COVID 2020. During this time where I was like out of crypto, I had my own business going, so I was making money. So I had more money to put in the 2020 like crash levels than I did back here in 2015. Because back there in 2015, I was what? That is what, 8 years ago. So I was 18 years old. I was just starting my businesses, and I think I was in college. I didn't end up finishing college, but whatever. That was a long time ago. I was a brokey, and now, 3 years ago in 2020, I had some coins that I could invest in crypto, some real money, right? So I did well with that again, and then this time around, I kind of did the same thing. It got all the way up. I got greedy. I thought Bitcoin was going 100K, so I didn't sell all of my stuff, right? And then, what do you know? Wrote it back down and ended up walking away with a few 100,000 this time. But now, I can't do the same thing three times, right? But these are some levels where I want to get back in and catch the next wave up, right? We caught the first wave, we caught the second wave. Now we're going to catch the third wave that'll push this thing to the holy grail $100,000 level. I think, in my opinion, that's like a minimum, right? On the next bull run, 100,000. People are saying 250,000, eventually a million. I don't think that'll happen the next bull run. I think 100,000 is a good, simple target that we could get to. That's easily achievable. So, what are some levels that I want to buy some crypto? They're marked on the charts already. So if we look at the all-time high in Bitcoin, it was 69,000, right? In my, what is it, 8 years in crypto, I've seen it go up a bunch and then come crashing down like 80 to 90%. So given those correction levels, this is where it puts us. So if we, take our little price tool from all-time high, which is 69,000-ish, and we drag it down, well, if we go to 80%, which is we're almost there, an 80% correction puts us at 13,500-ish, right? So that is a level where I would be looking to buy some crypto, some Bitcoin, right? My goal is to accumulate over 100 Bitcoins, okay? And I will start that accumulation phase if we get down to that 13,580, which I do think we will. It might be like a quick, sharp turn, right? Quick, sharp move, and then you'll see kind of a wick. Let me draw it out for you. So it'll be like might be a long wick down to 10,000. It'll look like that, and then end up coming back up, and that'll make its turn. Bitcoin, when it bottoms out, it does like these flash crashes. It'll go down really fast, and then by the end of the candle close, it's already up 10-20%. So that's what I'll be looking for, like a fast move through these 80 to 85% levels, and that's where I'd be looking to buy a bunch. If, however, the market gets really shitty, some bad, terrible news comes out, like with the FTX news, that's what this candle's about. Or, yeah, is it? That's what that candle's about. But with the FTX news, I was surprised that it didn't get to 10,000. And yeah, so 13,000. If we have some bad, terrible news, 90% correction would be the last straw, the last leg of support down there would be 6,800-ish. All right, and at that point, if the news isn't terrible, Satoshi Nakamoto is here, we found him, and he said it's all a scam, then Bitcoin would go to zero, right? But that's not going to happen. If we get some really shitty news, like economic wise, we might go down to this 6,800 level. I don't think we'll get that far, but hey, it's crypto, it's new, it's volatile, anything could fucking happen, right? If we do get down to that level, though, you bet your ass you should be selling everything you own, sell your watches, sell some shit that you don't need that's laying around your house, and put it into Bitcoin, because that is your easiest opportunity to get rich over the next couple of years. So those are some levels, right? First, we got the 80% correction level, 13,580. Then we got the 85% correction level, which is 10,200-ish. And then we got the final boss down at 90% correction, which would be 6,800. So do whatever you can if price gets down to these levels to start getting back into crypto, because I'm telling you, on the next wave, you're not going to want to miss this, and it's going to make you a lot of money, right? So let's just do some math. If we bought 100 Bitcoins, which is my goal, I know that's crazy. It might sound crazy for a lot of you that don't have $1 million to put into Bitcoin when it goes down to 13,000. Let's just do some quick maths, right? So if we have 13,000, let's say 13,000 is the price, we want 100 Bitcoins. That's going to be 1.3 million we got to put in. Now, let's say Bitcoin hits 100K. Bitcoin hits 100K. We got 100 Bitcoins. We paid 1.3 million to make 10 million. So that's why I want 100 Bitcoins at least, because when it hits 100,000, I want to make 10 million. All right. And then if it hits that 100,000, you guys better tell me to sell and not wait for it to go back down. Okay. But yeah, another, quick one. If you only accumulate 3 Bitcoins, well, 300,000, you'll be up 300 grand. That's some life-changing money for just putting money into just Bitcoin, right? That's just Bitcoin. Forget about all the other cryptos that might have even crazier returns. This is just Bitcoin, the safest bet in crypto. Okay, so those are some levels where I would be very interested in buying more Bitcoin. And yeah, hope you enjoyed this video. If you're new here, subscribe. We're going to be dropping some more crypto, stock trading. I do a lot of future trading right now still. You want to learn about that stuff, hit that subscribe button. Hit the like video if you enjoyed this kind of content. Drop a comment if you have anything you want me to make my next video about. And I'll see you guys when I see you guys, all right? Enjoy 2023. Start it off with a bang. Wait for these levels and buy Bitcoin.